Hi all, it's Dr. J11 streaming live from Long Island, New York, where the weather was beautiful, where the weather was sunny, where the weather was warm. What makes you say, who needs Boca Boca? But it's weird, because just a couple of days ago, I was freezing my you-know-what off in this very same office. I'm still a little nippy in this office. This is the coldest room in the house, and even though it's been hit the 40s today, it's dropping now, and there's no sun coming in, so it's a little chilly, and je suis enrhumé. So pardon. How did the market do today? The market did just like I said it would do on Friday. Remember my Friday weekly report? I said the market's in the Zoom channel. It's going to zoom, zoom, zoom above 26,000. Well, it's on its way. I said Amazon.com was at support or very near support. It might hit numbers like 1618, 1615. I don't know what numbers I said before bouncing up. I think that's pretty much exactly what it did today. I said I doubted it would retest the 1600, 1590 level from the day before. What else happened? Apple, I said, was in a really good looking chart that it would probably test the 172 area. What did Apple do? Just that. What else did I say? I said ACB has more room to run, so does Kronos, and they both ran. They did just that. Kronos ran a little bit too fast. ACB ran just right. Kronos has been overbought since the 17th of January. And now it's hitting ridiculously high RSI numbers up around 90. So naturally, there was a little profit taking when it hit 25. Dr. J even took a little off the table. But let me warn you. I don't want to warn you. If you want to short these things, by all means, at your own risk. Even though I don't think they're strong buys anymore, the pot stocks. I think they're holds. And they could run some more. So you got to be very careful if you're the type that likes to short. There's been a lot of FUD slung on the pot stocks today by those shorts that came in at new highs. So just be careful, shorts. Not that you don't know what you're doing, but you could get hurt here. I'm telling you, they could run even more. All right. Do your own due diligence. As always, my opinions are strictly my own and do not constitute investment advice. Occasionally, Dr. J has some very good ideas. Sometimes I have clunkers, so it's your job to weed out the good ideas from the clunkers. Lately, I've been kind of more right than wrong, and I'm kind of like hot, but I'm like a Momo stock. I get hot and then I get cold. Let's hope Dr. J stays hot, hot, hot. Let's go to the video charts. Please subscribe to this channel. Please write comments. Please share the link, and please, what else? Share the link, write comments, subscribe. I don't know. What else is there to do? You know, whatever, give me a thumbs up. That's what I like, thumbs up. You've been giving me a lot of thumbs up lately, and I appreciate that. In fact, Friday, we had a very nice viewership. I appreciate that. Okay, here goes. It shows my viewers like me, or they like my thinking on the market, one or the other. I like to think a little bit of both. Dr. J is a pretty nice guy. And Dr. J likes all of you, believe me. I like people. All right. ACB. ACB, Aurora. Another one of those 4 must-own pot stocks, of which Dr. J only owns 3. Aurora is one of them that I own, Tilray, and Kronos, of course. I'm highest on Kronos, figuratively. not literally. Dr. J doesn't like to get high anymore. I'm too old to get high. I have trouble enough walking as it is. No, I'm just kidding. In any event, what's going to happen with Aurora? I kind of think it can run right into the body of this red candle here. So I drew two lines, one at the 955 level up here, and one a little lower at the 919 level. So I think 920, 955, somewhere in here is a likely to stop and give back a little. So I think Aurora has a considerable amount left to run, percentage-wise anyway. Okay, let's jump to the other pot stock, Cronos. Cronos has been ridiculous. It's on a super tear. It's like everyone in the world must have been listening to Dr. J and buying after Dr. J said it's worth $22 a share, because that's what Philip Morris paid for it. So yeah, it's worth $22 a share, but that's why at $25 it gave back some, because 25 is more than 22. So I took a little off the table, just a small amount. This is my wife. Wife, you're on speakerphone because we're on live, streaming live from Long Island, New York. Do you want to talk or do you want to hang up?
10:34. Bye.
Okay. That was my new instructions as to what time to pick up at the choo-choo train. Okay. Now you know who the boss is, in case you didn't know before. Anyway, she doesn't tell me what stocks to buy. She leaves me alone that way, though. So that's a good thing. All right. Where were we? We were looking at this exponential chart. It's taking off exponentially. You know it can't sustain that kind of move, so it has to slow down. It doesn't mean it has to slow down tomorrow, but it has to slow down. Again, the shorts who came in today at 25, 24, 23, good luck to you, because you may need it. I feel it could run even higher. It could stay in overbought territory even further. Although I must say the 90s are like, that's like nosebleed territory. All right, so let's now look at Geron, another stock that had a day. Turned in a beautiful performance. 142 after hours, closed up 15% at 138. It's all the Alexandra Rizzo rally. Forget Santa Claus. We have Alexandra Rizzo, the head clinician from Janssen, who is in charge of hematological oncology trials pertaining to myeloid leukemias, in particular MDS, in particular MF, in particular IMET. So in particular, we have a very qualified person to see this through all the way through phase 3. Wall Street appreciates that, evidently, and showed its appreciation by a nice little pop today to very near the resistance that I had drawn in here at about I don't know where I drew it. I drew it in at about 150 or something like that. So it didn't quite get to 150. It got to 145. I think 146 is a logical place for it to have stopped. So it hit some resistance, came back a little. Tomorrow is another day. It's a long road ahead for Geron. It will take years to see $6 and change again, but I sure wouldn't mind waiting around at 3 instead of at 1. So let's go Geron. Apple. I told you how much I thought about what I thought of Apple on Friday. Apple is looking really, really good. It's looking like one of the best of the FANGs. What did it do today? It was a high of 171.65, a close of 171.25. So I have to update this. Okay, that's better. 171.25, up 4.73, or nearly 3%. Apple's on fire. Apple is probably going to take out the resistance here at 172. That's the resistance I spoke about on Friday. I think we bang into it and go through it, I hope. Amazon.com did just what I said it would do, but it did not bounce as much as I would have liked. It wasn't down 92 points today. That's Fridays. I don't know why I have to load it twice. Okay, so there we go, Amazon.com. 1633 up 7, or nearly half of 1%. Not a great day, but hey, it didn't continue its downward spiral, its big downward move from the day before. So that's good. I'll take it. It didn't retest the lows of 15. What was the low? 1590. It didn't retest the low from the day. This resistance, this support, did it reach the lows here? 1612, very close. So it found support right at this line here, which is fine. And I think tomorrow it'll continue rebounding. So tomorrow is another day for Amazon. Dr. J is still sitting with most of his position. Dow Jones Industrial Average, Dr. J talked about it being in a Zoom channel, that it's going to make new highs. I still think that's true. It had another stellar day, up about 0.7% to 25,239, on its way to 26,000, on its way to taking out the 12.3 high at 25,980. I see it doing that. And what I told you how many days the last time, but say right around here that it does it. Maybe a little further out, maybe right around here, 211 to something like that, middle of February. So we're right on track to taking out the 26,000 level. OncoSec Medical is the one clunker that I own, not the one clunker that I own, one of the clunkers that I own. The market did not like the annual update given on the 1st of February by the CEO of OncoSec Medical. It reacted rather poorly, going down a lot, selling off a lot on Friday and continuing its sell-off back into this downward wedge, and below its upper trend line here. I don't like the way it looks on the charts. It looks like it has lower to go, and I'm not happy about that because I still own about 25% of my shares. So I'm sitting with a bag, I'm holding the bag on OncoSec Medical. I do like the fundamentals. I'm hoping for a turnaround maybe at around 50 cents. So where did it close today? These numbers are wrong. 61 pennies. I think it could go down another dime. So I'm in no hurry to add to my position, but I think I will add to my position if it does get on a touch of this trend line, the lower trend line, whenever it touches. So it might be 55 cents, whatever. I'll probably be adding because Dr. J is a believer, but also a glutton for punishment. So that's the story. Dr. J is very much in love with pot stocks lately. It's one of the few areas where I'm making lots of money, along with Apple, Amazon, FANG stocks. Biotechs are still not doing as well as I'd like, but I think they will catch on fire before this market rally ends, before the bull market ends. Biotech will zoom. We will have a sis boom bar conclusion to this bull market. I've been saying that for months. So this has been Dr. J, streaming live from Long Island, New York. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to try to put a little G up here, make it easier for you. I do have to do certain things that are mandatory, like picking up the wife at the train station. Otherwise, I will be severely, let's say, in the doghouse, and we don't like to be in the doghouse. All right, hasta luego, sayonara, shalom, au revoir, arrivederci, bye, see ya. Tomorrow, look for me, same time, same station.